It's great to see you, my friend. I think about your career, and now it comes here for Coach Joyce after you were at Xavier last year. When he reaches out to you and you guys start talking and you say, you know what, I'm going to come to the beautiful city of Pittsburgh. I'm going to play at Duquesne. What was it about this program that made you say, I want to make this that last stop in my college career? I want to be here.
Yeah, man, it was kind of a no-brainer, come playing for Coach Drew, just seeing his resume and the work that the coach has put in, being able to come back to Pittsburgh, to this beautiful city, a place that I call home. I got a lot of friends here, family members here. Just being able to play with the guys on the team. I did my research on the roster. Seeing what Coach Drew brought back in, and then seeing the guys that he brought in. I thought I could be a huge piece for that.
Year six.
Right.
It's crazy when you think about it. 6 years in college basketball, man. Right now, knowing what you know, if you could go talk to 18-year-old John Hewley before you're going into your freshman season, what advice would you give him?
Man, just stay disciplined, stay consistent, and just show up every day.
I like it. I like how point blank that was. Coach, let's talk about you heading into year two, because we look back at year one, 20 of your 32 games last year, 20 were decided by 9 points or less. You got the team going after I know a bit of a cold start. For you, a 4 out of 5 win stretch in the Atlantic 10 this league. What did you take away from year one in this wild league with so many tireless nights, I'm sure, getting ready for teams, that you now say, okay, this is how Duquesne has to continue to ascend in year two?
Yeah, we definitely lost a lot of close games, and that's a area where, when I go back in the off season and watch film, you evaluate the whole game and try to figure out, why did I make that substitution? Why did I call that timeout? Was that the right play? And not to just criticize myself, but to just learn and get better. And I think that was part of the huge adjustment from year one to year two is, going through those difficult times of watching games where I got my butt kicked and just figuring out how to get better and how to really start to identify what I want the team to be built like. The vision that I have for this ball club. I think sometimes in year one, it comes at you fast. And you have to stick to your process and your plan. And this is year two. I feel a little bit more sure of myself. I learned a lot, right? And I have a different trust level, not only for myself, right? In year one, you're like, man, you got to trust your gut. You got to do this. And you never do. You overthink everything half the time. But, year two, just the level of trust I have for myself and with my staff as well, too. I think that's a huge, huge thing. I assembled a great staff, and I have to let them blossom. I have to let them be stars in their roles. And I've tried to do that throughout this off season and up to this current point.
So when you start and you take over this job for the first time, I'm sure you have all these ideas about how you want to run your program, and I want to do this, and I want this to happen, and I want whatever it is. And then you get in the mix, and it probably goes about 30% the plan for what you really want to do.
If you can even say 30%, right?
Well, what is the biggest thing that you kind of learned getting in, moving that one seat over on the bench, taking over that role as the head coach, the guy that everybody is going to be looking to for answers?
Just a little bit of patience, right? To have patience. And I'll even go back to the starting point, man. I got the job, and I was moving 100 miles per hour through the transfer portal, just trying to build a roster.
Only 100?
Only 100, yeah. Only 100. Only 100. But not evaluating and researching the way I needed to, feeling the pressure of I have to get this done or I'm not going to get it done. That was part of the building. And then going into the summertime where it's like, I got to get this drill in. We have to get this because this is what I planned, right? I planned this out. And man, maybe I did too much. Maybe I didn't give the guys exactly what they needed because I was focused on my game plan. I wasn't reading the room enough and really understanding, no, this is the direction that we need to go. Let's adjust, let's alter it. So you kind of I go all the way back to where it started and just try to work my way through and figure out, man, maybe that 30% or that game plan that I wanted to stick to isn't the right method. Let's be more fluid. Let's be more patient and really evaluate and research exactly what needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
You have the Atlantic 10's leader in three-point field goal percentage back in Cam Crawford. Just how much, and I'll start with you, his teammate, how much does he mean to this group? And when that kid is left open from beyond the arc, how did things go?
Man, playing with Cam, it brings a different feel as a good post pass scorer. I love to pass the ball, so when I see eyes eyeing on me, I know Cam is right there, and like you said, when it's up, it's green. So I think every shot that Cam shoots is a great shot, no matter if it's a contested shot. I think he's a great player, and not only is his 3-point shooting, he can play defense. So just having Cam around, it's a great person. He's a leader. He's been another guy who's been in college for 5 years. So just having him, knowing how to play the game, just him being able to shoot the lights off the ball.
Is it weird coaching guys that are this old?
I don't know. I'm part of it now. Like you could have asked me if playing with guys this old back in college, and then we may have had something. But
can you still hoop?
Listen, I shoot jump shots. I don't hoop anymore.
He would beat you in horse.
Oh no.
I can get him. No.
I think, yeah. I mean, look, I think about this program. We were just talking about in this league. Coach Dan brought 2 short years ago. It's a magical NCAA tournament run. This place is in a beautiful city this year. The conference tournament.
Yeah,
it's a home thing for you guys.
Tournament, right?
Mm-hmm. You're from Pittsburgh. Like, how big is that coming into this?
Cleveland.
Yeah, that's right. You're from Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland too. But being around here,
I've got my
playoff game on here. That's for a different story. But the point is, when you come here, you obviously want to play for him, but you see a level of opportunity. How much can John Hughley, how much you look at it? I'm going to take out the pen. I'm going to write my final chapter on my terms. I'm going to lead this team and be that type of force that he's asking me to be.
Can I jump in there before he even answers? That's the direct challenge I put in front of him. This is an opportunity for you to reshape, man, your career. And I think John is a special player. I've known him since high school. I've seen the process of freshman year John in high school, finding his way, showing a little bit of a presence to his senior year, footwork, trimmed his body, top 100 kid, can choose anywhere in the country where he wants to go. I want to see him have that success, not only for himself, but for his family. So in recruiting him, I was very, very point blank with that. Like, this is an opportunity for you to step up and lead and show what you're capable of. And I think he's capable of a lot.
You look good right now. Are you in shape?
Yeah, I feel like I'm in good shape. Got a little more work to do, but just get my body to the best, shape of my life. I feel like that's when I'm at my best,
Take me through what the summer workouts have been. I got to imagine that Coach Drew has been kind of holding your feet to the fire there.
Yeah,
huh?
man. I wasn't alone. Shout out Coach Jules. Shout out Coach Ari, my boy Alex Williams went through the fire with me. It was an everyday grind, from waking up early to early morning treadmills to then going to practice and then coming back to doing conditioning after to, being in boxing with Coach Drew and Alex,
boxing?
Yeah, boxing. We did boxing.
We did some boxing classes.
Wow.
They took some shots at me.
We got a little Bud Crawford going on here.
Yeah.
We got a little Floyd.
You sparred with him?
Yeah, me and Coach just sparred a little bit.
How'd that go?
It was good, man. It was
Listen,
good.
the height difference, man.
Get on the line.
The height difference is tough.
That's a first right there.
Yeah.
Man, did you take a shot?
Yeah, I got some off for you.
Listen, it was fun, just finding a way to get through it and still having fun with it,
You feel like that's refreshing? Like, I sense from you, this is refreshing.
Yeah, this is.
You almost not that you fell out of love with the game, but you fall even more in love playing for him.
Definitely, coming back, like I said, playing for Coach Drew, means everything for me.
So we got 3 Cleveland guys here,
Sure.
right?
Oh yeah.
Is it true?
By the way, I'm aching because your brother did a tremendous job at my high school alma mater, St. Ignatius. And obviously now he's out west, right?
He's out west, man.
He did a
I don't
fantastic
think
job.
he's coming back from
Yeah, I don't
that
think so
season.
either. I don't think so either. The moment that he said he was leaving and heading to the sunshine of California, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Good for him, though. But yes, we are all from Cleveland.
Well, I was going to ask you who's
Or
the most.
well, he's not. He's
I'm
St.
an Akron
Vincent.
guy.
He's Akron.
We'll say we'll go like this. We're
Northeast Ohio.
Is that allowed? Like, are we when we say Akron or Cleveland?
Yes.
Is that like offensive if I say you're
No.
a Cleveland guy?
Listen,
if I say
We're all together.
I think there was a point in age where I had some offense to it. I've grown and matured. Listen, we Northeast Ohio guys, man, we're from Ohio. We take pride in that, and that's where it stops, man.
It
I
helped
got a lot of love for Cleveland.
It helped when the kid from Akron went to Cleveland and won a title, right?
Absolutely.
I was
that's always
7
a
when
benefit.
that happened.
Who cares at that point, man? We're winning.
I was 7 when he got drafted.
I was 1.
So you remember the story. The story when LeBron gets drafted is that Gordon Gunn was the Cavs owner, and Gordon was blind.
Mm-hmm.
But Gordon goes, I got to go to St. Vincent St. Mary and go to a game. So he shows up to a game, and he obviously can't see LeBron play. But the first time LeBron slams it down, he hears the roar, and he turns to his GM and he says, draft him. Because that's all you. That was like give a taste of what that was like at SVSM.
Oh man, it was an unbelievable experience. Not only to play alongside him and the things that he's done throughout his career, but man, you know how high school is. That's your guys, it's your friends, man. To go on that journey, to have that journey turn into so much more, and it's honestly, it's opened up doors that I couldn't believe would be open. It's taken me places that I didn't imagine that I would ever travel. So, and you think that's a lot of where it all started, right? At St. Vincent St. Mary High School with us together. So,
Right.
I'm just super appreciative of the moment. I'm excited to see how his career has blossomed. Although I expected greatness from him, and I still hold him to that. Like, it's still championship or bust whenever it doesn't matter.
How much longer?
He might go 10 more years.
He just said the other day that he hasn't fallen. Like, he still loves the process of it, and I think that's going to be the determining factor when he goes through into a season and he just doesn't love it anymore. If I could put a number on it, maybe 2. But
Yeah.
I really don't want to. I
It's
really
unreal.
just want him to figure it out.
The amazing thing about him too is there's so many guys across all sports, right? It's not just basketball, it's football, it's soccer, it's baseball, it's music, it's whatever it is, where at 14, 15, 16 years old, they get given that label of like the next greatest one or the potential to be the greatest ever. And no one ever lives up to that, ever. And he did. Like, it's an impossible standard, and he reached it. And he did it without any baggage, without anything in his wake. So
How often do you guys talk?
We talk pretty often, man. We got a chance to catch up this summer. We did a little bit of golfing. I stink at golf, so no one needs to run and ask me to play. We don't have to do that. But it was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun to get back connected with him and the rest of my friends, and have some time to grow and hang out.
I'll have you close it down. What's your message to Duquesne fans?
Oh man, this is going to be an exciting year. Let's fill out the Cooper Fieldhouse. We're going to bring it every night. And this is going to be an amazing year to watch. Come check us out November 3rd.
Yeah, stay disciplined, man. You look good.
Thank you.
Sounds
Great,
like
man.
you're in for a big season. We want to see it from you, Johnson.
We're rooting for you,
Appreciate it
man.
so much.
Duquesne in the
Thank you,
house.
guys.